Let's talk about Katie Thurston's unforgettable Bachelor debut. She stepped out of the limo, stunning as ever, but it was her prop, a vibrator, that stole the show. Katie handed it to Matt James, joking it got her through the pandemic. It was bold, cheeky, and instantly iconic. This wasn't just a stunt, it was a statement. Katie was sex positive, unapologetic, and refreshingly real. In a world of pageant queens and rehearsed lines, she was the girl you'd want to grab a drink with. That entrance set the tone. She wasn't there to play by old rules. The Bachelor franchise is usually pretty conservative, especially about sex. For a woman to celebrate her sexuality on night one, revolutionary. Katie didn't care about opinions. Her confidence was magnetic. While others gave Matt scrapbooks, Katie made a lasting impression. She established herself as the contestant who'd say what others wouldn't. She was there for love, but also to be her authentic self. With one buzzworthy entrance, Katie introduced a whole new vibe to Bachelor Nation. She wasn't just another contestant, she was a game changer. That night, Katie Thurston didn't just meet Matt James. She announced a new era for the show. Katie could have faded into the background as the vibrator girl, but she didn't. She quickly became the house's voice of reason. When Queen Victoria stirred up drama, Katie called her out directly. Not just in confessionals. She wasn't there to start drama, but to end it. Katie pulled Matt aside to address the toxic atmosphere, risking her own spot for the group's well-being. She stood up for new arrivals and confronted the mean girls. Her honesty and integrity made her a fan favourite. Katie was like a superhero in a cocktail dress, fighting for decency. She didn't care about being unpopular if it meant doing the right thing. Her maturity and backbone set her apart. She proved you could be funny and strong. Katie wasn't just there for romance, she was there as her full, authentic self. That's why fans everywhere started chanting, Katie for Bachelorette. She redefined what it meant to be a contestant. Fans demanded it. Katie for Bachelorette. Every time she stood up for someone, social media exploded. We wanted a lead who was in control, emotionally intelligent, and unafraid. Katie was the obvious choice. She wasn't picked for a dramatic heartbreak, but for her character. Her selection signaled a shift to authenticity over fairy tale. As Bachelorette, Katie set the tone early. Honesty and open communication were non-negotiable. She wasn't there to play games. The transition from contestant lead is huge, but Katie handled it with grace. She was still the same down-to-earth woman, now with more responsibility. Her appointment felt like a win for fans craving realness. Katie was ready to write her own love story. This wasn't just another season. It was our Bachelorette's journey. We watched with pride, knowing she'd changed the game. Katie's season promised something new, and we couldn't wait. From night one, Katie's season felt different. She sent men home early if there was no connection. No drama for drama's sake. She valued real conversations over cliches. Katie led by example, sharing her own story of surviving sexual assault. That vulnerability set the tone, encouraging the men to open up too. The season tackled real issues, not just romance. When drama arose, Katie addressed it head on. No rumours, just honesty. She trusted her gut, especially in the Thomas situation, and protected her heart. Her leadership was a masterclass in authenticity. The breakup with Greg Grippo was raw and real. Painful but honest. Katie's season didn't shy away from the messy realities of relationships. It wasn't a polished fairy tale. It was complicated and human. That's what made it so compelling. She showed that love and heartbreak are never simple. Katie's journey was about more than finding a partner. It was about being true to herself no matter what. Katie didn't just change the tone, she changed the rules. She broke the fourth wall, calling out producer-fed lines and manipulative moves. Her awareness made her a savvy, effective lead. With Tayshia Adams and Caitlin Bristow as co-hosts, her season celebrated female solidarity. This sisterhood was a refreshing shift for the franchise. Katie stood up for herself, even against the show's conventions. Her final choice, getting engaged to Blake Moynes, who joined mid-season, defied expectations. After their engagement ended, she dated John Hersey, a contestant she'd sent home early. Katie proved her journey didn't end with the show. She reminded us these are real people, not just characters. By acknowledging the show's artifice, she gave us a more honest experience. Katie refused to be just another Bachelor narrative. She authored her own story, scribbling in the margins and changing the ending. Her empowered approach was a true game changer. She showed that the rules are meant to be rewritten. Katie Thurston's impact on Bachelor Nation is undeniable. She redefined what a lead could be. Funny, outspoken, and unapologetically herself. Her legacy is authenticity. She gave future contestants permission to be real on camera. Katie championed tough conversations. about consent, assault, and emotional health. She made reality TV more meaningful and relevant. Her strength was her greatest asset, navigating drama and heartbreak with her head held high. Katie's journey was about self-discovery, not just finding a husband. Her season celebrated female empowerment. She challenged the show's old norms and pushed it to be better. Katie may not have found forever love on TV, but she found her voice. By using it bravely, she changed the conversation for everyone after her. That's a legacy far more lasting than any final rose. Katie Thurston didn't just play the game, she changed it.